Are you a lover or fighter? This is a series about people with supernatural abilities, a story of love, friendship, and family. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the Korean series Moving. Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Since Hwang Ji-hye, the coffee lady, helped Ju-won, her voice and smile lingered in his mind. Knowing that Ji-hye works at a coffee shop, Ju-won decided to call the coffee shop and arrange a meeting by ordering coffee. For this, he thoroughly cleaned the motel room he stays at, and he cuts his nails too. He called to order the sex coffee delivery service. Motel owner was shocked that room 408 suddenly has needs. He shaves quickly. Wow, now he looks like a basic criminal, not murderer. I approve. However, the person who initially arrived was not Ji-hye. He chugs the coffee so they can leave faster. Awkwardly dealt with it all. Motel owner was very impressed by room 48's energy level. Finally, after several replacements, Ji-hye arrives. Our favorite monster thanks Ji-hye politely for taking him home. How could she not, after this man burst into tears? Ji-hye thought he was just expressing gratitude for the day she helped him home. His room is so clean and immaculate. He did well. They talked about martial arts novel, and Ju-won says martial arts novel often has a lot of romantic elements. He also expresses having claustrophobia. Ji-hye's favorite superhero is Hulk, a big monster but has a very good heart. That's kind of right up Ju-won's alley. Ju-won adds to the clock, which usually means want to have sex after the coffee. But he doesn't. He just wants to talk. No special service. Ji-hye is quite thrown off about this. She thinks it's weird. Ji-hye leaves. She noticed he even puts her shoes together nicely. After returning, the coffee shop owner asked Ji-hye for details. She completely dismissed it, thinking all men are the same. She doesn't believe in romantist. It's pretentious, and their ultimate goal is to get into your pants. Owner tells Ji-hye, everyone went to room 408 already, but they all got sent back. Maybe this martial arts novel, it is a romantic novel. On the other hand, Minky, under director Min's orders, searches for Ju-won worldwide. Bata thinks it's just a baby potato case, just a lone wolf. Minky says, don't undermine Ju-won, he's a fucking monster. From that day on, Ju-won almost spent all the money he earned on coffee chats. Despite making his life financially tight, he enjoyed it. Ji-hye wondered why Ju-won never asked about her job. He doesn't ask because she must have her reasons. One day, when Ju-won returned, he saw Ji-hye's scooter in front of the motel. In the owner's sign-in book, he noticed that Ji-hye went to the room next to his. Passing by, he heard Ji-hye screaming. She was being harassed by 4 men. Ji-hye tries to protect herself and has broken a bottle. They try to gang up on her. She's already injured. A loud thump comes from the wall. A man screams, "She said she will kill you assholes." The wall cracks. Ju-won's face appears. Ji-hye whispers, "Hulk, it's her hero." In her moment of despair, Ju-won breaks through the wall. He asked them to repeat what did the lady say. They smashed his head with a bottle. Ju-won fiercely reprimands the 4 men, locking them in a room. He told the owner that he will handle them and asked her not to speak about it. The owner is very scared and she agrees. Ju-won calls the coffee shop owner. She tells him that Ji-hye is at the hospital and she will be back soon. One man escaped from the motel and brought reinforcements. Ju-won easily broke a guy's nose. Ju-won had to face a fierce battle against countless men. His arm is on fire. He fights his way through the hall. They throw a hook at him and chop him with an axe. Stabs his hand down to a table. 4 men stabs him to hold him down. A pretty basic day for Ju-won. They don't even know who they're dealing with. Bata shows up, instructing them to hold on to the weapon. Bata dangles a handcuff to trigger Ju-won. He knows Ju-won can heal, but definitely can feel pain still. Minky waits outside. He brought over 100 men. Director Min is watching over them, so they can go wild. Min wants to see this monster's capability, so take it as far as they can. Men are thrown out of the window, including Bata with his bat. Everyone rushes in. Minky is getting scared. Juwon jumped down holding Bata's bat. This is awkward, face to face. Juwon throws the bat at the car. Bata's hand is still attached to the bat. Juwon used to never harm people. Look what they did to this guy. Director Min wants to watch until they push him to the limit. Even if Juwon's going to die, go full out. Minky got a confidence boost, sending more men waiting in the trucks. Ji-hye returned to the coffee shop and learned that Juwon had called her. Unable to reach him when she called back, she found that the entire area is surrounded by the police. Sensing trouble, she immediately rode her scooter towards the motel. Hee-soo gets this from her mom for sure. Juwon fought continuously with pursuers. They just keep coming everywhere. A truck hits Juwon. Even he is testing his limits here. He is sandwiched between two trucks, getting stabbed and hit. The vehicles roll down the hill, explodes. Juwon continues the run. Police nearby was instructed, no one get in the way, stay put. More men arrive for the hunt. Min asked the passenger in the hoodie to go double check and confirm this monster. And remember, look for ability and capability. If not useful, it's useless. When he encountered Ji-hye, he was unwilling to involve her. Juwon asked why she doesn't question what he does. Ji-hye knows he has his reasons too. If it's not for her, maybe he wouldn't have been exposed. Juwon wants to let go. He has killed many people. Ji-hye holds him tightly. Unexpectedly, another car rushed towards them. Unable to evade, they were directly hit. Juwon protects Ji-hye's head as they crash to the ground. Ji-hye is unconscious. This is when our monster goes mad. Rushing towards the incoming car, turns the steering wheel to avoid Ji-hye. They go off a cliff together. It's a hard landing, with a truck tightly pressed on Juwon's entire body. Minky arrives, bitching about how hard it's to find some fish to please Juwon all these years. Juwon spits blood out, still alive. It scared Minky. This shit talker just keeps talking and talking. He's curious though. What happens if he aims for the brain? Minky gets ready to take the shot. He screams, "I'm a fucking monster," boom! Shot in the head by a flying man. Kim Do-suk, codename Moon-san. In the hospital, Ji-hye shares her experience with a fellow patient, anticipating the day Juwon will come back. Kim Do-suk took Juwon back to the NIS. 6 months later, Juwon completed his special agent training, preparing to take missions officially. Director Min cleared his previous crimes. Junwon, codename Korompu. Min asked them not to share each other's real name. Yet, Moon-san introduces himself as Kim Do-suk. Now on, they will be partners. Junwon arrived at the place he most wanted to go, the coffee shop. This is not a martial arts novel. It is indeed a romance novel. He's still direction blind, but he found his way back to Ji-hye. She now finds it romantic. Do you fight for what you love? Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell. How much do you trust in your partner? Would you take a bullet for them? This is a series about people with supernatural abilities, a story of love, friendship, and family. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen the Korean series Moving. Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell. In 1992 Russia, Kurumpu and Moon-san were on a mission, on top of a rooftop. Kurumpu is all strapped up. They need to get to the password of Professor Jung's briefcase. They talk about how beautiful the scenery is. Kurumpu is envious of Moon-san's ability to fly. He can oversee this view for free. Oddly, Moonsang is strapped up too. He clips onto Gulongpu all of a sudden, ready for takeoff. I guess now he can enjoy the view as well. Gulongpu screams for his life. Moonsang says, let's do the usual. I cover above, you cover ground. Mission starts now. Gulongpu lands. He does feel pain and needs time to regenerate. That's when Moonsang covers him from above. The fight starts. A Russian points a gun at Gulongpu. He's got new tricks after black agent training. He fights like a pro. No more gutting stomach for show and tell. Gunfire goes off in all directions. Moonsang continues to glide back and forth to protect his partner and the professor. One Russian shooting from the back. Moonsang got it. A big smile from Gulongpu, and thumbs up to press subscribe. Gulongpu human shields professor, pretending to ache like a baby. Moonsang rolls his eyes. They convince Prof to go with them. Gulongpu tells Moonsang to add oil. It must be heavy to carry 2 people to fly. That's not really Moonsang's plan though. See you in Seoul. Bye. Leaving the direction blind monster in Russia. This is all too much for Gulongpu. 1993, Hong Kong. Successfully finishing another mission. This is nice. Gulongpu's never had a real partner that will ride and die with him. Gotta have some dim sum in Hong Kong. Moonsang hands Gulongpu his knife, the only relic from his father. Learns that if the bullet are not taken out, it will leave a scar. This means a lot to Gulongpu. 1994, director Min tells Min-hyung to stay put, as a hostage. Basically, her dad is in the hospital under NIS care. When Kim Do-suk returns, they will capture him alive. Balcony. All snipers on Moonsang. SWAT pulls in, he searches for his gun. It's not there. Min-hyung points his gun at him. Do-suk is lost for words and drops his dad's knife. Min-hyung, in tears, picks up the knife. Moonsang is captured. The head of security escorts him to director Min. Does the head of security look familiar to you? Gulongpu rushes over. That's my partner, he said. Moonsang calmly tells him it's all good. Go have some coffee. Let's do the usual. Director Min questions Moonsang's actions. Why was the North Korea's president down 15 days before the big event? Moonsang refuses to answer, as he knows this mission was hidden from the Blue House. He just wants to talk about Min-hyung's betrayal. Our jet setter is heartbroken. Moonsang suddenly shifts to security, grabs the gun, starts shooting. Director Min is shot in the eye. He's really fast and took everyone down shortly. He shoots the window and breaks through. Everyone at the NIS is outside watching this show. Director Min screams for his life. Min-hyung knows Do-suk could have left. He came back just for her, to make sure she will be safe. He risks his life for her. How unfortunate is it that he met her? Moonsang takes his shot at Min-hyung. Blood splashes. Gulongpu took the bullet with his forearm. He looks up at the sky at his partner. Do-suk takes off. Let's go back to the balcony, to what really happened. Kim Do-suk whispered to Min-hyung to act like she betrayed him. NIS can get off her back that way. Take the knife he drops and give it to Gulongpu. He will help. Gulongpu stands by the coffee dispensary, worried for his partner. Min-hyung appears frazzled, with her hand in her pocket. She hands over the pocket knife to Gulongpu. The aftermath. Gulongpu sits by the coffee dispensary. Flashback to Moonsang saying, do the usual. Thinking back to their shared times together. Looking at his wound, he decided not to pick out the bullet. He held on to Moonsang's knife. Let's do the usual. Moonsang left. They are both called monsters. Moonsang was his only colleague and partner. And this is their last mission. Next day, they found Director Min on a tree by the Blue House. This cannot be explained to the president. Min was demoted. NIS no longer have special authorities. The brute era passed. Min-hyung's dad passed away. Security Kim is at the funeral. Min-hyung is now all alone in the world. She left NIS for a different department. and Do-suk didn't return. Min-hyun asked to be switched by the window seat. She used to hate coffee. She drinks alone by the coffee dispensary. Now everything can be ordered. It's still tonkatsu for her. She's gotten into the habit of staring at the sky. It's snowing. Min-hyun walks alone. Do-suk appears. She's been staring at the sky, yet he decided to walk. Do-suk once promised to take Min-hyun to see the snowy sky. Baby Bo-suk is born. 2 of the best black agents are parenting this little guy. They moved to the countryside to grow apples. On Bo-suk's 200th day, this didn't get any easier. Much harder than black agent training. Min-hyun was the ace of every class. Bo-suk smiles. He starts floating into the air, crying. Do-suk feels really bad. This isn't exactly the kind of supernatural ability parents wish for on a newborn. Do-suk prepares for safety measurement. There is a shift in politics. NIS is back on. This is a major office upgrade for Min and his subordinates. Min takes his glasses off. At least Do-suk left him one eye. In the countryside, they talk about opening a restaurant in the future. Tonkatsu, of course. Do-suk follows a butterfly. Min-hyun panics. Bo-suk is gone. Do-suk flies over immediately and looks up at the sky. He takes off into the sky and looks for his son in the clouds. Maybe Superman encountered the same issue. Little Bo-suk is in the clouds crying. His dad found him. It wasn't a dream. The couple grows apple for wholesale only. A man appears and insists Do-suk to sell him just 1 box. Later at night, Min-hyun hears many footsteps surrounding their apple farm. He asks Min-hyun to wait for a signal to drive off. They cannot let these people find out about their son's ability. Do-suk doesn't want Bo-suk to live a life similar to his. He will do whatever it takes to meet them. Do-suk heads out to cover for his family. The new black agents are here. It's a full entourage with squad. Bong-pyung greets Do-suk politely, asking for cooperation. Holding one man as shield, Do-suk flies across the apple field. Naju with X-ray vision has a clear shot on him. Do-suk is on the ground. He wants to fly off. Jin-chang from episode 1 grabs Do-suk down. Bong-pyung charges up to grab onto Do-suk. They fly off and hit the ground. SWAT rushed over to cuff Do-suk, while the rest of them looks for Min-hyun and Bo-suk. Kim Do-suk whispers, "Now." Min-hyun drives off. It was all a setup for them to leave. In the snow, Bo-suk is strapped to Min-hyun as a truck drives by. She stops by an eatery. The guy who bought apples, the future principal of Chaewon High School, follows them. How far are you willing to go to protect your family? Thank you for watching. Join us by supporting upcoming content, click like, pound that subscribe, and hit the notification bell.